I wish to thank everyone for being here today to help in the celebration and honor of Scott Patrick Deem, and for being here to help and support Jennifer and the Deem family. Thanked our city and county officials from San Antonio, Austin, the county, and others, our judges and judiciary, state officials, mostly my support, the IAFF presidents and union officials, and all the firefighters that are here today. To the Deem family, Jennifer, Dakota, you look beautiful. Tyler, man, sharp in that uniform. You know, Aubrey Lynn, I know she can hear us in there. Mother Susan, favored, and I might add, only mother-in-law, Linda. Sisters, brothers, relatives, friends. From all the firefighters here today, we want to extend our deepest condolences. We can't even imagine the pain and the grief that's in your hearts right now. But during this time of great sorrow, I hope you can find comfort in the profound gratitude that you see from the thousands of firefighters and the thousands of citizens that you saw today. No words that I can say here today can adequately describe the courage that Scott displayed on that fateful night, May 18, 2017. But none of us will ever forget what happened that night. It was our worst collective nightmare. When black smoke pours from a strip center and firefighters rush to the scene, fighting bravely despite unimaginable, difficult conditions. The events of that tragic day should remind us of the incredible bravery of Scott Deem. The only thing that we can do, family, is we can offer you love and support, prayers and hugs from all the members, these members from across the country, and the members from the International Association of Firefighters. The book of Psalms tells us, "For you, O God, have tested us, you have tried us. We went through fire and through water, yet you have brought us out to a place of abundance." For this department in this city, these have been trying and difficult days. We gather here to mourn a great man who went through fire and through water and was taken from us to join you, Lord, in heaven. There's not a dry eye in San Antonio today. The sorrow and anger we feel is more than we can bear. No words can do justice to the sacrifice that was made or the sadness that we feel. Yet in the depths of our grief, we know there's more than sorrow here. There's valor, there's virtue, and there is honor. So today we pause to celebrate one of the best members and citizens of San Antonio, Scott Patrick Deem. Jennifer, I want you to know that we will never forget that night. Your husband, your high school sweetheart, your first love made the ultimate sacrifice. And I want you to know that we will be here for you even when the cameras are gone and the attention turns elsewhere. Your firefighter family will remain here to help you recover and rebuild. We will make sure Scott's legacy lives on in every home, in every sidewalk and yard and every street corner of this great city. You know, I knew Scott. I will always remember Scott as a family man that loved his wife. He loved and treasured his family in a very special way. He had a special knowledge of insurance, and so when I would go by the stations and I would talk to the guys about things that were going on, Scott had a keen knowledge and insight. And so I always said, "Hey, Scott, I need your help." He says, "Hey, call me whenever you need me." And I've called on him a few times, and Scott always came through with great knowledge and expertise. He's a very smart firefighter. Firefighters are a special brotherhood, the bonds of which are formed by an omnipresence of danger. And Scott was a beloved member of that brotherhood. But nothing exemplifies Scott's greatness as a man more than his ultimate sacrifice. Today, as we mourn Scott's sacrifice and we console his loving family and we celebrate his memory, let us also make a resolution, a commitment to ourselves and to one another. Let us commit to being worthy of the courage and bravery that Scott showed. Let us begin by uncovering the truth about what happened, demanding answers to unanswered questions, and then doing whatever is necessary to make sure a tragedy like this one never happens again. And I know that's what Chief Hood is going to do. Let us pause and pay tribute to all of our firefighters in here who have forsaken a life of material gain, safety, and comfort, and chosen to enter the most dangerous arena of all so that we can protect our fellow citizens. Can there be a better definition of heroism than that? I don't think so. Let us also pay special tribute to the men and the women of Engine 35 and Ladder 35 who, despite those tragedies that night of May 18th and all the others that never grab headlines, they continue to bravely put their lives on the line when that trip drops, when that call sounds. The events of that tragic day should remind us of the incredible bravery of these firefighters. Let us hold Scott up as an example for how we should live our own lives with valor and courage, and with compassion, sacrifice, and love. Finally, in the most difficult moments, when we are confronted by tragedy that we cannot understand, in the depths of sorrow and anger when we cannot begin to describe, let us remember the words of Scripture. The souls of the just are in the hands of God. Scott Patrick Deem, may you rest in peace.